Why would anyone leave someone they love? This is something that a lot of people struggle to understand. Some even refuse to believe it's possible. But whether it's leaving behind a relationship or letting go of a whole family, home, and shared life, some women do choose to leave the men they love. Let's run through 2 of the most common reasons why women might do this. 1. There's a lack of interest. One of the biggest issues that any relationship, including marriage, can face is a decline in interest over time. This is something that can happen for a lot of reasons, but it's rarely a loss of love. We all have very busy lives, whether it's our jobs, kids, or hobbies. Being busy means that we often have to prioritize what we're doing and where we spend the majority of our energy and time. Many of us take our relationships for granted in some ways. It's not that we don't care, it's just that we feel like our partner will always be there, and we have some freedom to do other things, secure in the knowledge that our relationship is a constant in our lives. Assuming our relationships are in a good place can lead to us investing more time and effort in other areas of life, causing us to neglect the one we love. Women may leave because their partner is investing this time and effort elsewhere, and they feel lonely and neglected. Or they may be the ones who have realized that, although they love their partner, they also really enjoy doing other things. When we become interested in spending time with others, having our own hobbies, and living more of an independent life, our partners may feel like we're leaving them behind. This is what often leads women to leave the men they love, whichever side of that battle they are on, either the neglected or the newly adventurous. 2. Trust issues. Now, this is a really tricky one, but it's also incredibly common. Trust is one of the most important aspects of a relationship, and probably the most crucial to making it work. We all want to be able to trust our partners, but what happens when we can't or don't? A lack of trust can really get in the way of a lot of the other great parts of being with someone: compatibility, attraction, understanding, and fun. You may be in the dream relationship if you can check all these things off a list, but without trust, there's no real basis for your coupling. It may be that you don't trust them with money and worry about their finances, whether they're gambling or simply spending money they don't have. It may be something more emotional. They may have made hurtful comments to you that make it difficult for you to let your guard down. They may even have cheated on you in the past. Whatever it is, a lot of women end relationships because they simply cannot trust the man they are with. This is such a sad reason for a partnership to end, but it's normally the healthiest, most mature approach, and will save both people a lot of upset, anger, and heartache down the line. 3. The relationship becomes codependent. Relationships can very quickly turn into codependent partnerships, which are unhealthy and potentially toxic to be in. Some women find that this is reason enough to leave. Some realize that they are the ones being dependent on their partner, while others realize that it's their partner who is putting the pressure on them. If you've realized that, as the woman in the relationship, you're putting extra pressure on your partner to be involved in everything you do, it might make you want to head for the exit. It's horrible to suddenly realize that you're needy or clingy, and that you may even have control issues relating to your partner. You may come to see that you're overly jealous of their friendships or expect them to spend time with you all the time. This is a pretty rubbish realization and may lead you to end the relationship in order to save both of you. You don't want to continue being that person or playing that role, and you want to have some time to yourself, being single, in order to get back to validating yourself so that you don't need that constant support from your partner. You may also realize that you love your boyfriend or husband too much to put them through the stress of being in the codependent relationship that's evolved. It's cliché, but it's so true. If you love someone, let them go. Sometimes it's better for everyone to walk away, even if you love them, and stop yourself from potentially hurting them even more. Equally, you may have realized that your partner is the one who has become more dependent on you over time. This is such a difficult situation to handle as you want to be supportive, but you must find a balance between care and self-care. Many a woman has left the man she loves because they simply cannot cope with having someone be so dependent on them.